He's telling the honest truth. But that man's being honest.
Hey, he ain't lying.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
What's up, Fragrance family? Hey, everybody, man. I appreciate all of you who are watching right now. Your viewership, I just can't thank you enough. Whether you're watching this right after I post it or sometime in the near future, thank you. And if you're one of my subscribers, y'all already know what time it is. Y'all one of them ones. Y'all keep this thing rocking and rolling, and I can't thank y'all enough either. But if this is your first time, then welcome. Welcome to NoCap Fragrance Reviews, where I give it to you 100% of the time. I give it to you straight, no chaser, no cap, just like some of my testers. And y'all saw the thumbnail. I know it probably took too long to come out with this one, but here is part 2 with 15 exciting fall clones that I'm looking forward to this fall. Yeah. We got some heavy hitters again. And I'm going to jump right into it. But first, let me just say, y'all know I'm not going to go over all the notes on everything because I don't want this thing to be stupid long. But I am going to try to give a little bit of insight on most of these or whatever. And I know some of y'all are going to say, but we can't see all the fragrances. I mean, that's kind of done by design. I mean, maybe I should start. I think I may take down a row when I'm doing these or whatever. And then after I say them, put them up here. If y'all really want to see them like that, drop it in the comments to be like, that's a good idea, like kind of display them behind me maybe or something. I mean, hey, I just thought about that on the fly. Y'all know I'm unscripted, so let's rock. Anyway, we got 15 here, and we're going to start off there in no particular order. We just going to grab and go. Here's one that's kind of new that hit the scene this summer, really, and that's perfect for this fall. And it is cloning one that has gotten hype, and that is Valentino Uomo Coral Fantasy, and born in Roma Coral Fantasy. And this is Lattafa Azzure. Now, this thing has macerated for me just a little bit. And before that, apple wasn't as sweet as Coral Fantasy, which I do own, but it has gotten a little sweeter. And aromatic, this thing kicks. This is a nice projector, man, for at least first 3 hours. And this thing lasts a good 8 hours, get you through your day. That tobacco has started to come out more, giving that little smokiness and the dry down. Overall, if you've smelt that fragrance, this is about 85% close. Definitely gets you in that wheelhouse. No one's going to be able to really tell the difference in the area if they've ever smelled it. If they haven't ever smelled it, this is a mass appealing compliment getting fragrance. So can't go wrong with it, especially for the price. Under $25. Come on. All right, next up we have one that I'm definitely looking forward to. One that it's cloning a fragrance that, like I said, a few years ago was like one of the most hype fragrances out, and that is Guerlain's L'Homme Ideal Extreme. I'm not sure if it's Guerlain. Yeah, it's Guerlain. L'Homme Ideal Extreme. And that is none other than Fragrance World Supreme L'Homme Extreme. Now, this thing right here definitely embodies that fragrance. You get all that beautiful fruity sweetness in the top from that plum, as well as the almond kind of give a cherry accord. But it has the cinnamon in the mid and that beautiful tobacco base. Like, oh, yeah. And it's been sitting all summer just waiting for this time of year to shine. And this is a very nice fragrance. Date night approved. You going to a bar, a concert, somewhere you want to get some attention or keep someone's attention. Wherever you going or whatever, man. Hitting the lounge with the fellas and you trying to, you know, possibly scoop one or something like that. Yeah. That right there, Close Encounters. This is the one, y'all. All right. Next up, and y'all already know I'm not counting down well like that, but this is number 13. We're going to start off pretty good. This is one from Milestone. Like I said, a lot of y'all familiar and love going to the rack store for these finds. This is one that it's normally readily available at the rack stores, and it is one of the best to me. From Milestone, this is the collection Amber Sun. This is from the Dior Collections line, Velvet Collection line. And it's Amber Sun or Amber. It's Amber Sun, the Dior, and this is Amber Sun. Okay. Anyway, this is a beautiful scent as well. It's been compared to Grand Soir as far as how it. Oh, come on now, Fragrance World. I mean, Milestone. There you go. Pressurized atomizer. Has a nice, spicy, fresh. Well, not really fresh. Warm, spicy. Warm, spicy accord in the top. I think it's some saffron in here. You got some labdanum. You have some. It's very vanillic and ambery. Very smooth, like I said, on that Grand Soir type vibe. Can't believe remember what the fruity notes in here is. There's some suede in here, but also I believe at least something that comes off like suede. But this thing here performs, man. 10 hours plus, longer than that on your clothes. For a rack store Milestone fragrance, this is one that definitely is worth getting, especially for the price of $14.99. Yeah, you can't beat that. Now, I will drop a link to where you can find it probably on VV Fragrances as well. Sometimes they have some specials where you can pick this up for maybe $15 on there, or you can get 3 for $20 or 3 for $30 where you get at least $10 or something. So, hey, stay on the lookout for those on that site. Pretty good deals there. All right, next up is one that when it first came out, it wasn't given, as they say. Like, it really did have to macerate, mature, whatever the case is. But once it did, I'm looking forward to giving it another try, because now, when I first smelled it, it was just a little bitter coffee type smell, or bitter almond type smell or something. And a fragrance that I compared it to, which could be in this list, as a matter of fact, Bath and Body Works Coffee and Whiskey smelled better than it and was kind of on the same range as a Kilian's Black Phantom. And that is French Avenue's Fragrance World Spectra Wraith. Yeah. Y'all know what it is, with the dark chocolate, the coffee accord. Has to be some vanilla in there too. You still get that bitter almond, but it's now a little more pronounced with that fuzzy freshness that, I don't know where it's coming from, a little earthiness and everything, but I'm looking forward to trying this. But now, I will say I still feel like the sweetness that comes from coffee and whiskey makes it a better wear than this one, that I enjoy it more. But I am going to wear this one this fall and hopefully, get a better feel for it. All right, now coming in probably at 11. I'm not sure, y'all. It's this one right here that I got this summer, and definitely ready for fall and winter with this one. I might have to look the notes up. I know some blood orange in here. There's a lot of notes. I think it may be cloning Parfums de Marly-Calan, but I haven't smelled it. But this one is kind of a polarizing scent that people are kind of love it or hate it type in this opulent red. But let me say, I enjoy this one. And I am going to look the notes up, look the notes up for y'all real quick. And let's go. Lattafa Opulent Red is what this one is. There it is. All right, so the accords are woody, white floral, vanilla, amber, powdery, sweet, warm, spicy, oud, tuberose, citrus. Like I said, a lot going on. Top notes of blood orange, pear, pink pepper, and cardamom. Middle notes of tuberose, jasmine, cognac, heliotrope, and Brazilian rosewood. Base notes of oud, vanilla, amber, sandalwood, tonka bean, patchouli, and cashmere. So you hear all of that, man. What I love from this is the sweetness of the pear and blood orange in the top, slight spiciness with that pink pepper, slightly boozy with that cognac, and how those middle notes, those white florals kind of come through and give it this little airiness about it. And then the dry down of that oud and tonka with the ambery vanillic tones. This thing just does so much. It's like you don't know what, your skin might do something different. You get the little sensation of the white florals with the fruitiness to it right in the top. Like I said, that little fresh spiciness. Oh man, this thing is, yeah. I haven't really worn it yet, but I look forward to it. Well, not this fall yet, because I know it's going to get compliments. This thing is that guy for real. Like, I enjoy it. If you, and it's about maybe $20 for that. You maybe can get it cheaper than that, like $18 or something for that fragrance, and you can't beat that for that price. All right, next up, maybe at number 10, we have another Milestone fragrance down. Maybe you can find this one in the rack stores. I've seen people find it. I think I've seen it once back in the day before I knew what it was, but you definitely can pick this one up on VV Fragrances, probably for like $19.99, $24.99 tops. And this is cloning Carolina Herrera's Bronze Tonka. This is Milestone's Brown Tonka. Now, when I first got this and tried it and sprayed it on, I was like, wow. It really, really took me by surprise. The accords on this one are warm, spicy, woody, oud, coffee, earthy and powdery, balsamic. The notes are oud, coffee, cypriot oil, middle notes of tonka bean, saffron, and sandalwood. Now, what you really get in this right off the first blast, and I'm mixing everything today, that, oh, sweet tonka and saffron, a little spice in the kick in the top. It is not oudy, y'all. There's nothing barnyard about this. It really just gives it an earthiness to it, the sandalwood, a little woody nature in the base. But this thing is delicious. There's no real, if it's a coffee in here, it's like a sweet coffee. But I just enjoy this, man. Like, this one isn't talked about. Like, you have the dupes of the Carolina Herrera collection line, whatever it's called, I can't remember. But, you know, with all the mystery tobacco and all of those, saffron Azuli. This one isn't talked about enough. This is beautiful, y'all. Definitely enjoy it. Okay, next up is one that needs no introduction. You know, when Baby Cat hit the scene and everybody, it was hard to get and we needed dupes of it. This one came in clutch. One of the best, if not the best. And that is by Paris Corner, Refucket. Y'all know what it is. That beautiful bourbon vanilla. You got the peppers in the top, black pepper, the pink pepper maybe, I don't know. Some suede, definitely a masculine scent. I mean, women, you can get away with this because that vanilla and how it comes off. It's buttery smooth. I'm not going to spray it because we already know what this does. If you're not familiar with this, go look at the notes of Baby Cat. And this is like 90% close, maybe even 95. So, yeah, Refucket by Paris Corner, one of them ones. Moving on along, we have a clone of a Dior fragrance here. Also, like, these are like the high-end designer fragrances if y'all not familiar with. Like I say, when you get these clones, two of the main things you should be looking for, in my opinion, are the niche fragrances that are being cloned and the high-end designers that are being cloned, especially when they do them well. And this is one of the times where it's done well. Cloning Dior's Fenetic Delicios. Fave Delicios, sorry. This is Paris Corner's Azzure Fenetic Delicios. Again, this is one of those sweet ones that's definitely unisex, but guys, you don't have to be afraid of this. It's very sugary with some, I think like creme brulee type accord in here. I could be wrong. I think there's also some tobacco, some resins, everything. This is nice. It's nice. It won't be for everyone, to be honest, but I enjoy this. You see, I done put a little bit of dent in this one as well. I mean, some decants too, but trust me. And if you want to try this, you'd be hard-pressed to find something that smells like that. Like, that's distinct. This is date night. This is, yeah, definitely close encounters. No, it doesn't project heavy or anything like that. It's not going to reach out and grab somebody. But if you already got it, it's going to keep it there. All right. And here's one again that definitely would be a staple for the fall in anyone's collection. Cloning by Kilian Angel Share. One of the top ones in my opinion. Like, there's been plenty of clone wars and such of comparing. I've damn near, my channel skyrocketed talking about Angel Share. And I thank y'all all who enjoy that fragrance. And as you know, I've always been cocktail intense, which is still a great buy on Amazon or something for like $17. But I don't talk about this one enough, which is basically the same as Cocktail Intense with a little bit more amped up kick. Now, I say that to say this too. Fragrance World is doubling and tripling and quadrupling down on y'all with some of these fragrances. And don't get done like that. If you got any fragrance reviewer that's giving you all of them and keep saying, oh, well, this one's the best. Well, this one's the best. Damn that. They all come from the same company, same juice that's amped up a little bit. Minute differences. I'm sure I haven't smelled them all, but the differences between the two I have, I know that Fragrance World is doing too much. Royal Blend, this one right here, Enigma Dough, or Cocktail Intense. If you have one, don't try to go get another one. Rock with what you got. Maybe try another one after you finish the bottle, but don't get caught up in the bullshit or the hype. This is a great one. If you've already got this one, rock with it. If you haven't gotten one yet, this one or Cocktail Intense, if you want to go with the Royal Blend, it's just a more pricier one coming from another one of their sub-brands or something. But you will get compliments with this one. They're going to think you have on Angel Share, and ain't no doubt. That's what you're going to tell them you wearing. Check that one out. Okay. Cloning a niche fragrance right here. Like, no, this one ain't really slept on. A lot of people don't talk about it, but this is a great one from Fragrance World. This is King of Diamonds. This is cloning Virtus Narcosis, high-end mango, coffee, just beautiful in the dry down, some cashmere in as well. Perfect for this time of year, man. This is like daytime to evening vibes or whatever. You rock this, you know, fall time, day parties and all that good stuff. This is that one. Yeah, you gonna go, if you going to brunch with somebody, going to get coffee, whatever. Okay, this to be the jam, y'all. Nothing else smells like this. You want to stand out from the fellas when you're going out and you want to have on something different, there you go. That mango makes a difference, y'all. Okay, so here's one that I recently acquired. Not even sure if I did a short on this one, and I've been wearing it a little bit here, you know, a couple of times, and hopefully we'll look forward to wearing it more this fall. But I will say the hype on it, I mean, it smells great. I gotta let it macerate because I'm not getting more than 6 to 7 hours out of it right now. But that is this right here, y'all. Proud of You Absolute. Cloning Stronger with You Absolutely. Yes, finally got my hand on this one. You definitely get that boozy rum in this fragrance, along with the nuttiness that you're familiar with from that chestnut, the vanilla in the base. This thing is amazing. Yeah, date night certified. To bed certified. You know, I did the video of fragrances that you wear to bed and that, you know, then you want to entice them with and all that. This is one of those. It can be intoxicating. You only need like 6 hours or less than that if you rocking it for the right occasions. You feel me? All right. And here's another one recently acquired. Shout out to Collage Fragrances for sending me this. And I have enjoyed it a couple of times I've worn it. It has started to perform more than I thought. I think I got at least 8 hours of this last time. This is Epoque Artistique, which is cloning Invictus Victory Elixir. And it does it well. Now, I still feel like Victory may be a little sweeter, but after a couple of weeks of having this, the sweetness definitely comes out even more. It's very aromatic. This is definitely, again, a compliment getter. It does some decent projecting. Definitely date night. Definitely to events and such. All of that good stuff. Formal occasions, you can dress it up, dress it down, wedding appropriate, all of that. This one right here is for that. All right. Another one right here that I don't hear many people talking about that I got put up on now. Is this a clone? Is this a clone house? I don't know. But I enjoy this. This is Bharara Blue. This is an inspiration or twist, I would say, on Parfums de Marly's Leighton. The wild berries in the top, the beautiful patchouli and all the, you know, it's apple and Leighton, but this is definitely similar to their fragrance, and women love this. Women love this. They love Leighton, and this is like, yeah, one of those ones that really piques their interest right here. Bharara Blue. All right. And coming in next to last is one that I didn't really get to wear much when I bought it last year, that I'm looking forward to wearing this summer. It is very much so a real tobacco fragrance. This is Maison Alhambra's Tobacco. And again, it's a Dior high-end clone of that fragrance, which is Dior own Tobacular. Okay, get that out. Yes, this has the... Oh, I got time to do the notes on this one. Let's do it real quick. I see we going, we're going in a little bit, but hopefully y'all enjoying this. Hopefully y'all still here. Let's keep it rocking. Dior Tobacular. There we are. All right, so I'm just going to give you the notes on this to the chords. You got honey, tobacco, tobacco leaf, smoke, plum, oriental notes, amber, white tobacco, peach, citrus. It is a beautiful scent. That beautiful plum and honey with sweet tobacco, y'all. This thing hits. The peach is kind of in the background, but all occasions. Yeah, if you like tobacco, you're going to love this fragrance. Plain and simple. If you're a tobacco lover, this is for you. If you don't like tobacco, stay away. Simple. All right, last but not least, one that I'm looking forward to this fall is this right here. Azzure Aoud. Yep, y'all saw me do this one not long ago, and I kind of was like, it's good, but it ain't what I wanted it to be, because a picture was painted for me that I was kind of basing this on. So when I got my mindset away from what I wanted it to be and accept it for what it is, bruh. So after having it like almost a month now, I was hoping the fruits came out more, and it did. Not a lot. It's fruitier than it was in the top, but it still has that leathery tone. But the way the fruitiness and everything, the way this is done, is perfectly put together. And I think one thing that made me enjoy it more is when I went into Macy's and I smelled what it's cloning, which is Oud Maracuja. And this thing is like 93, 95% close to that. Real talk. It smelled just like this. If you like oud fragrances with a little fruity top, but it's a lot of leather in here, but it's smooth. I enjoy it. Look forward to wearing it more. Every time I wear it, someone says something. First time I wasn't sure if it's a compliment, but I have gotten compliments on this wearing it. In high heat also. I only sprayed it a couple times. Like I wore it homecoming this weekend, and yeah, got a compliment. Oh, and it just took over the air. Anyway, y'all, man, I appreciate all of y'all who rocking with me and stayed this long. If y'all did that, y'all already family, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more content. Run this up, y'all. Hit that like button. Get it out. If y'all seen, I am monetized now. Hopefully the little commercials don't bother y'all. At least watch one of them, because then if you ever want to get back to the channel, watching a commercial, I think I may get like 20 cents to 50. I don't know how that thing be popping up or whatever, but I know it helps, and all I'm gonna do is buy a fragrance with it. So yeah, if you feel like watching at least one of those commercials before you push skip, I appreciate it. But like I always say, if you want to try any of these, go ahead and go to the link and try before you buy. Don't be like this guy. But until the next one, y'all, I appreciate you. Y'all know the vibes.